I'll go ahead and get started here. So I have some good news and some bad news. The good news is, hey, seriously, what's up? The good news is that if you were here for the last stream, you didn't miss anything. The bad news is that if you're going to be watching this on YouTube later, my hard drive had a little issue and I lost most of the first video. So, obviously the Kobold has survived to Snake Pit. Unfortunately, I no longer have, or I guess I never had a recording of the really cool thing that happened where Guardian Serpent teleported or blinked a bunch of stuff around me, and then Usk paralyzed all of it. And that was a cool play. Maybe that'll show up in the cool plays for the week. We have the Decaying Rune. We have, whoops. We have finished Swamp entirely. You're not going to hear any HackerMan keyboard today because I'm on my laptop for the time being, and I didn't bother to plug it in. But what we're doing with that is I'm testing my I'm testing stream alerts. So if someone follows me or subscribes or cheers or anything like that, we'll see if that actually works. The tests work just fine, but I haven't tested it live yet, so I guess we're going to find out, maybe, if that happens. Yeah, we have the Banana Dragon armor. Oh man, Baratata seems a little bit laggy today. Alright, so this Kobold, as I recall, I was trying to get charms up so I could get D-Missile really fast, even with the -2 aptitude. And we've got really good defenses. Well, for what the character is, anyway. Yeah. I'd like to be doing this on my desktop, but stream alerts and Linux don't really mix, apparently. Alright, as I recall, I was down here, and I was playing way too late the other night. I was really sleepy, and I started making really goofy mistakes. And we almost died. So let's let's not do that again. I guess I can enchant up my Acid Dragon scales, but we're probably okay. We're going for stat form, as I recall, once we get D-Missile online. Alright, so what we'll do is we'll just let the Spire handle this for the most part. By the way, let me know if there are any sound issues or anything like that. We're going to try to stay away from these sharpshooters since they can do... What did we determine they could do? 45 damage? More than I thought. It's like a stone dragon. Yeah, I guess we could do the low percentage D-Missile. I forget if there are obnoxious charms miscasts or not. That's a really good idea, doesn't he? And a good sign that D-Missile is kind of a broken spell. Even 58% will be fine. Yeah, it can slow me, but I don't think it can, like, send me to the abyss or anything like that, so as long as I'm out of combat, it should be safe to use. Although I have found that low spell power D-Missile just tends to die off on the very first shot. Yeah, see, it's already gone. But hey, I'm getting benefit out of it, so that's, yeah, that was a really good idea, thank you. Something I always forget to do. Super, super good here, though. Let's try to get the stab. Hell yeah. Basic brand's gonna have up to 50% of the damage dealt. Oh boy. Okay, this was kind of unfortunate. Let's pull back just a bit. We have D-Missile up still. Let's put up regen in case this fight goes poorly. This kind of thing would be really easy to deal with on a character that was just a little bit more tanky, but this actually worries me, weirdly enough. Just one warrior, one Naga mage, and one serpent, and then this popcorn. You would think it's just nothing, but it actually concerns me, believe it or not. So this is a relatively fragile character, you know. Wow, that was, remember how we had like a billion things down here? The reason is because this floor is tiny. Everything was crunched in. Okay, we have some haste for sale here. I need to remember that. Hey, we've got a lightning rod. Almost missed it. That's really good to have. Warrior plus G Serpent is rarely not nasty. Yeah, I would agree with that. If you have a big axe and you're like an orc, if you're like a deep dwarf rather, not an orc, you well, I guess a hill orc would probably do okay too. Something beefy with an axe. It's almost required to be able to tab through that stuff. Otherwise, you have to do it painstakingly. All right. So right here, they're capable of killing me. 45 plus 45 is 90. It's not super likely with the buckler and the D-Missile up, but let's go up just to be safe. Hi, guys. Let's just get the stab, I guess. We should go up. We don't have our, we don't even have our lek. Is door number 3 perhaps a little less painful? Yes, it is. And an acid wand. Okay, this is the end vault. Why don't we exclude that out? See, D-Missile up to 54%. Pretty soon it's going to behoove me to just get air magic instead. Remember, snake is easy. Oh, okay. I mean, I will say that it's nice that stuff is, you know, it walks slowly. You can walk away from just about any threat even easier than usual, but the fact that the Guardian Serpents can just dump it on top of you. I mean, imagine the fact that Guardian Serpents can dump multiple things that do 45 damage on your head. That's not so good. So I'm willing to get sort of ripped off on this experience by using a bunch of summons to deal with this stuff. The dangerous things, anyway. Really, anything that's not a green snake, I'm willing to, you know, a green naga. If it's in a pack, I'm going to be using summons to cheese it a bit. Solo warriors we can take, although it's actually kind of tough almost. Uskayaw has to bail us out to finish him off. Okay. Costs 11.3 for that, for charms. To get more air magic it costs 13, so let's keep doing charms. I'd really like to get D-Missile, a little bit higher spell power. Because if it's red like this, I really cannot safely I can't safely reuse it during fights. Okay, let's be careful because I don't have any arpoise. Believe it or not, these guys can actually wreck you. Although we can use stat form for arpoise here in a bit. Excited to get that online. That's going to be good. Okay, just trying to keep them off me with the summons. Stab, stab. Also, I should be training invocations. I should always be training invocations on a Uskayaw guy. It's just so good. If we're lucky, we'll get a faith amulet. That's going to be awesome. Then we can really see the power of Usk at that point. Nice distraction stab there. Okay, it's just the one. Let's see if we can get a stab. And we do. I don't really like stealth characters, but sometimes they can be very satisfying. Alright, we've done the whole floor except for the end vault. It's unfortunate he woke up right before I got there. It's the $ vault. But gee doesn't he? I thought that ASCII art's not allowed in vaults. I was told that's not allowed. It's almost like the rules are arbitrary for what gets into the game. Oh, is it supposed to be that? Okay. I mean that makes sense, but it's still ASCII art. Okay, Vashni is here, but we've got 2 Mana Vipers out. They should just wreck her. Nice. Almost made her look easy. Okay, we're going to try to keep only one of these dudes on the screen at any given time so we're not taking 90 damage. Oh, I'm out of mana. I was like, why am I not casting? Kind of burning through my food a bit here, but this is kind of a snake specific sort of problem because there's no food in here, or very little food. Okay, I went ahead and killed some popcorn first, so as to trigger the Usk ability. Let's take air to 15, I guess. We're going to want Tornado when we go to do Ziggurats anyway. Yeah, doesn't he? Exactly. That's the thing with Carnivorous. We can just fill up on food later. This was a very easy snake. Of course, I say that, and then something bad's going to happen. And I did almost die on that previous floor from just playing very uncarefully. I'm being very cavalier about this snake. Yeah, I guess I am. I should be more careful because I just realized I don't have our poise. So technically these dudes can do like 80 damage to me, I think, all combined. Let's drink a curing. Let's make a forest. Wait, we can't make a forest yet, can we? Let's make a mana viper. These guys are getting anti-magic though is the thing, so they're not likely to do a whole lot to me. Okay, there's a stab. There's another stab. But yeah, I guess I am being a little bit reckless. Of course, if I wasn't getting ambushed like this, then there wouldn't be really much of a problem. Okay, Mana Vipers deal with that problem for me. Let the summons deal with the rest. I just kind of charged in there. Well, yeah, I guess I could have gotten punished for that if there was a serpent. But like barring a guardian serpent, I can just kind of walk away from this stuff. And I honestly, if you see a guardian serpent on a character like this, I feel like you're going to have to use a blink scroll anyway, 9 times out of 10. So if it seems like I'm not playing super cautiously, although part of it is that I'm worshiping Usk. Okay, here's a good example of a place I shouldn't have just charged into. Yeah, but part of it is that I'm worshiping Usk, and I know that if there's enough garbage like trash around, I can just attack it and trigger the paralysis. I've also got 10 evocations and a bunch of wands, so perhaps making me a little bit overconfident. Alright, this is too much. I'm gonna go up. If these Nagarajas were not hasting themselves, I'd be a little more confident about just going in and meleeing them, but we should be okay. Oh, that's a ball lightning. That's from miscasting D-missile. Okay, not too much on this floor. I remember I was going to put on a robe at some point, probably once we get stat form online. Honestly, I think once I get D-missile to like 30%, I'll probably stop training. Just because we really want to have BVC sooner than later. Yeah, that's the thing, doesn't he? Like, I was commenting that it was super easy because, yeah, like you said, there's no Guardian Serpents, but maybe I deserve that after that BS that happened on Snake 3. And I seem to recall, it's been a couple days, but I seem to recall there were like 13 sharpshooters on Snake 2, I think, or something like that. It was really outrageous, and they were all in these 5-man packs. It just seemed kind of unfair. Alright, we've got 2 runes. I think I probably have 9 points for the week already, just by virtue of grabbing a rune with all my stuff below 10. So where do we want to go? Orc sorcerers still have a 9% chance to paralyze me. Would you believe I haven't been to Orc yet, out of fear of out of fear of getting paralyzed? Let's try this ringmail on. Well, let's drop some crap. I guess we can drop amnesia. We'll come back for it if we need it. That's something I don't really need to have in my inventory at all times. Fire resistance, not MR. Oh, I'm missing one from 3rd rune, and yeah, the 10th one is for winning, because I got 9 points last week because I had that unfortunate incident. Okay, there's an artifact buckler on D11 that I completely missed. Maybe it'll be something good? Oh my god! How sexy is that? Bro. Bro. I'll take +6 intelligence. That's perfect, man. 6, yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking, is like, in the back of my mind, I was a little worried because I'm thinking, like, I'm dumb, I didn't train up intelligence on this dude. What am I going to do in the Zig? My spell power is going to be crap, but not anymore. Look how much that boosted my fail rate, or cut it down. That is really cool stuff. Doesn't solve my MR problem though. I probably shouldn't worry so much. I mean, I've got summons. I can guaranteed or almost guaranteed block paralysis with Lightning Spire. So we'll give it a shot. I see we're immediately faced with Fanar. Let's get a stab. Let's pop out some Vipers. Actually, I'll make Forest, why not? I should probably order them to attack Fanar. Oh, he's casting stuff. I'm a little concerned. Technically, I could die if they got really good rolls on me. Yeah, this is a weird orc. Let's regen. He was anti-magicked as hell. Okay, we should be able to pretty much tab through Orc, except for sorcerers, so I can't actually hold tab. Still no immolate, by the way. I really like to have at least one immolate when I go into Orc if possible. And the reason is that there's almost always a chance to use it to do really awesome stuff in Orc 2. Save yourself a lot of danger. Okay, we got a Warlord and a couple Knights. This is not as bad as it looks. Let's make a Forest. Let's fail to make a Forest. Let's make another Forest. D-Missile is up already. Mana Viper. Mana Viper. I want to pull off sort of in this direction. There could be sorcerers. Do we have digging? No, we don't. And BVC would be pretty sick here. If we just had a little bit of BVC, why is the Warlord mited? Yeah, so check this out, doesn't he? This is something that I don't know how I didn't know this, but I also learned this recently. Knights can actually battle cry higher tier stuff. Yeah. So knights, Battlecry doesn't care about what it's inspiring. It's just things that are not the caster. So one of the knights did Battlecry, and then probably the Warlord did Battlecry too, and so everything is just Battlecried. Yeah, it doesn't have to be lower hit die. Dude, let's just stand still, I think. Maybe make a Spire. You know, the only thing that can damage me here is the Priest. I think we're going to use a little bit of Acid, actually, because this guy does have a Bardich. Okay, let my minions finish it. Probably didn't need to use the Acid. Some books. I still get excited when I see Book of Enchantments. As long as Haste the spell has been gone from the game, I'm still I still like think Haste is in it, you know. Yeah, doesn't he? That is horrifying. Think about how that interacts with the Orc floors in Ziggs. You can get mited Juggernauts from Battlecry, I think. I don't think they even have to be Orcs. Could get Song of Slaying. That might be pretty good on this character. LRD and Burglary. Transfigurations, all right. Okay, I guess we'll put Transfig on the list. We'll put Battle on the list. And do I have... Nope, I don't have Rapid Deconstruction, so we'll put Burglary on the list too. I guess that's it. Oh, it has to be the same genus? Yeah, but we already have D-Missile, doesn't he? I do agree with you, though. Although I don't know, I find it's kind of hard to get D-Missile online on a character that's not really intending to go super heavy into casting. Also, I just screwed up. I should not have gone upstairs, because now if I go back down, there could have been a sorcerer. I really hate going up and downstairs in Orc if I don't have immunity to paralysis for that exact reason. Something to keep in mind. Extra fun mechanic in Slime, where you can just get instantly paralyzed when you go downstairs from, regardless of your MR or anything, from floating ice. Definitely a fair mechanic that should be in the game. Definitely not broken as hell. Come on, where's my paralysis? All right. You're making me walk backwards now. It's this dagger, man. It's nice for the stabs, but we really don't want to be using this dagger forever, I'm not going to lie. By the way, this is a very bad character. I've just realized it's like a bad idea to do zigs on it, because I can't wear a shield. Oh shit. I can't wear a shield and a and a staff at the same time. But if we find like a +9 intelligence dagger or a demon blade or something, then whatever. Not that we're likely to find something like that, but this is reasonably safe. All right. I guess I'll cross that bridge when I come to it. This is kind of a stat stick, +2 int, but not really. Whoa! int +9. It's ice, which is unfortunate, but that's a good Zig item. Anything with intelligence 9 is handy for a Zig. Re-enchant armor, another haste, another box of beasts, and invis is always nice to have. I could see me acquiring gold. There's enough stuff to buy right now that it might be worth it. Let's leave that stuff behind for now. Got a lot of artifacts. We're wearing a Cloak of Magic Resist. We can't get anything better, so we won't buy the cloak. The robe's interesting. It could be MR+, it could be Arc Magi. This character kinda wants to be in Ringmail, I guess. But I'm reticent to blow my gold and then find out that stuff is garbage. Tell you what I was really hoping to find in here is Faith Amulet. That would have been sick. So much haste for sale. The wand. Getting a little lag here. Okay, weapons I don't care about. Just let my minions deal with sorcerers, and we're done with Orc. Very uneventful Orc. Now where do we want to go? Would you believe I'm almost tempted to rush into Elf with 112 hit points? And here's my reasoning. If I go into Vaults, I can still get paralyzed by Ogre Mages, Liches, whatever the hell. If I go into Depths, same problem. But an Elf, no para, just banishing, which this character can survive a banishing, probably just fine. You know, I got a ton of summons, I got halfway decent melee, I have Mana Vipers, which will shut down even the worst endgame threats if need be. You know, it's a character, it can do it. I think Elf is actually the safest place this character can be, as weird as that sounds. Now that's interesting. Got a Whiz Lab. I guess it's better than Desolation. Let's magic map. Oh yeah, you're right, I should have checked that. Shit. Well, we gotta check out the Whiz Lab first now we're on a timer. I love this, you know, this spire really shows how broken it is when you use it in a hallway like this. Also, Elf wants you to have Omni resistance. We have basically no resistance, so we need to be really careful about that. Need to be aware that each one of these mages can do like 45 damage to me in one go. So even the popcorn in here is a big deal. Although probably not so much by itself. Okay, we're just trying to make it to the Whiz Lab. Okay, I'd hoped I could stab this thing. I wasn't sure how this character would fare against animated weapons. They have really good melee, really good defenses and whatnot, so it can be pretty annoying to take out for characters that don't have a way to do sort of guaranteed direct damage. But it looks like we're okay. Okay, D-missile is at 24%. I'm okay with that for now. Let's get really serious. Get necromancy to 10. Get earth to 10. Talk about something that would help me in here. BVC would be amazing. I'm actually tempted to not train invocations, even though it's really important. Just because I really need to get this spell online. I think I'll hold off on more invocations training. Okay, Mana Vipers deal with that for me. Hey, dude, it's my favorite. It's the one place in the game that makes modern mutations not feel quite so horrible. We don't have any digging, so we can't dig out these walls to get some free experience off this stuff. I'd use Disintegrate, but that's been ruined. So okay, that's pretty horrifying, the stuff these sickly elves and humans and orcs are saying. Kind of forgot about that. Easy Whiz Lab. Yep. Well, Sigatuvi's monster can be kind of tough. Isn't there a flesh golem in here? Yeah, maybe we can get the stab. Nope. Oh, crap. Contam. That's okay. If we get mutated, we're gonna believe me, we're gonna get the ability to deal with mutations in this Whiz Lab. I'm gonna wait this Contam off. Okay, we lost a little bit of magic capacity, but that's not a problem. I love this Whiz Lab. Okay, a lot of shapeshifters. Now this Whiz Lab used to be a lot more interesting, because check this out. You used to be able to eat the purple meat, so you could eat all this purple, and you take the hell out of yourself on purpose, and then roll the dice with all the mutation potions and curing potions. So this is a lot less fun than it used to be, but it's still pretty fun. Dude, could that Guardian Serpent teleport this stuff out? I mean, I know it shape changed away, but I don't think it can because there's a wall in the way. Okay, easy stabs. Should be some T-Mons in here. Maybe it's just A-bombs. Looks like we can... melee large A-bombs. Yeah, I don't think they can encircle through walls. Got a large A-bomb stab. Alright, Sigatuvi's monster should be through here. Get some books. Blade hands, alright. Sublimation of blood, that might actually be useful. Oh, Book of Transfigurations. So we have Dragon Form now. Kick ass. That'll give us a source of RF. Here's the best room with all these mutation potions. Okay, I don't even want to try to melee this thing. Not even the ugly thing. I'm going to paralyze it. We're going to get a stab on it. we're actually going to soften up Sigatuvi's monster. Because believe it or not, I am concerned about this, because he has a lot of attacks, like a lot. Nice, and then we get the stab. That was worth a couple charges. Was it necessary? Maybe, maybe not, but I'm fine with it. Okay, we'll auto-explore, we get 21 potions of mutation. Should be pretty obvious why this is my favorite Wizlab now. He could straight up one-round me. I don't know about that, are you sure? Okay, I guess I can't look him up for some reason. Sigo... Is it CIGO? But I think with GDR, I don't know if he could one-round me. Yeah, it gets blocked by GDR because it's melee. So 40 plus 25 plus 25 plus 25 is definitely... he could definitely come close to one-shotting me, but I don't think with the AC. I mean, I don't have a lot of AC, but I think it's just enough. I'd have to do math. It's not super likely for him to one-shot me anyway. But moot point, he's gone. Getting some 6 stabs in here. I gotta be careful and take this slow because these dudes are not averse to turning into floating eyes. And there's some right now. Okay, we killed one floating eye, another one showed up. We're going to Ice Blast again. Totally worth using resources for this. Unfortunately, there is another floating eye, so we're going to Ice Blast this, killing it instantly. And then there's a 4th one, outrageous. He's not charged up, and it is sharing pain. And the Mamba is sharing pain. So if I stab the Mamba, is that guaranteed to kill the floating eye? Probably not. But we've got fear, so let's try. Okay, that didn't work. That didn't work. Also, I hate the fact that this is here, this golden eye. That could really cause a serious problem, so let's fear. We need allies for sure. Super, super dangerous situation. Wish I could make a forest. I can't. Take a spire. Take a step. Make another viper. Is he charged up? No. I'll just order them to attack. Now he's charged up. I'll make butterflies just in case I get paralyzed, and more. Come on. I just know that my... Wow, that's wild. The Viper actually hit him but didn't kill him. These things only have 16 hit points. That's not super likely. However, it did anti-magic it, which is kind of hilarious. Let's take a step back. Alright, Floating Eye's dead. I can be a little bit more wild and crazy now. Although I still don't want to get confused. Even at... Wow, 25%? I thought it was more like 10. I really, really don't want to get confused then, because this could last forever. Let's Acid Blast. Okay, let the perma-confuse begin. We're gonna Ice Blast. Finish him off. Speaking of perma-confuse, why don't we kill this Tarantella? Okay, I'm not going to chase this Orb Spider, I'm going to let my minions do it. Not bad. That was the actual part of this thing that I was worried about. Bro, is that Hat of the Alchemist? Is that what that tile is? Yes, it is. Oh my god. I was just complaining about my resistances being bad, and guess what just got solved with one item? Oh yeah, I guess it makes sense for Hat of the Alchemist to show up here since it's our mute. There's a little theme going on there. I see it. That's so cool. So awesome. We're a little bit worse in melee now, but completely worth it if you ask me. More confident about meleeing these very large things. Or large ugly things. Whoops. Why don't we paralyze this one? Okay. Okay, here's another cool thing about this vault. You get a massive stack of scrolls of summoning for some reason. Yeah, doesn't he? I'm honestly shocked that this Wizlab hasn't gotten nerfed, considering it's one of the places in the game that's just genuinely fun as hell. Although it kind of has gotten nerfed a little bit, inadvertently, with, you know, the fact that you can't eat purple anymore. Alright, so we have 21 potions of mutation. I don't, do I care about the minus MP? Not enough to start blowing through potions. Let's save those. More books. Do I have Iron Shot available? No, I don't. So, Book of Earth gives us Iron Shot. Actually, we don't even... I guess, well, hold on. That gives us Shatter too. I was going to say we could get Book of Power instead, but... Wow, the game is certainly giving us all the spells we need. That's Tornado as well. The only thing we're missing is Necromutation. Oh, Hyleth, that's a good point. It's not like a guaranteed lock, but that is a pretty good idea. I mean, I just like the fact that I can use the hat to turn my potions into, effectively turn them into sort of janky potions of cure mutation, you know? Which is very, very nice. I guess we have enough of them that I could roll the dice like that. And if it goes badly, I could just take the, I could just put the hat on and cancel it. Why don't we do that a little bit? We'll only take it to like 15. You know what? I'm happy with this. That's fine. I get +2 EV and I get clarity. I'll take that. That's fine with me. Oh, the hat used to be Amulet of Resist Mutation. Does Lajatong of Order ever spawn in here? That might be neat. Okay, I guess thematically it makes more sense to be the hat, since it's supposed to be a wizard. We're immune to the confused, we're almost immune to the slow. I don't need to go check those body armors anymore. I'm actually pretty happy with the Acid Dragon scale. I mean, I really need to save my money anyway, because there's so much crap I want to buy. I guess I might check the robe. If it's Arc Magi, that'd be really good. Okay, no stab on Isel today. Step backwards. I haven't been using Line Pass, but believe me, I remember that I have it. I just haven't had a good opportunity to use it. We don't even really need it here, do we? There we go. Seems like I have less viewers today. I don't know if it's the timing. I guess it's around 5 p.m. and it's not like a weekend. Or maybe, and here's my brain probably pattern matching in a bad way. Maybe it's the fact that I'm not using the clicky clacky keyboard. And people, that's what the people want. No, doesn't he? It's got to be the keyboard, right? Oh, Hellmonk is streaming. I didn't. Okay. Probably should have just tabbed into that Annihilator like it was no big deal. Well, we have BVC online. Really cool stuff. Just in time, really. I mean, that's what you want. Kind of a high fail rate still. I guess I probably shouldn't be using that because I could get petrified and I don't have a cancellation. Water elementals being clutched will never make sense. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense, does it? Okay, I kind of drew that guy into the hallway because I didn't want to get tornadoed. $120 damage technically possible here, but given that he's anti-magicked, I don't think I'm really worried. Senv available anywhere? I guess on this ring. Oh man, I almost had a cool stab party there. You know, with BVC we can take out the hollow blades pretty easily. We're really rocketing up on the success rate very quickly. So what is Hellmonk doing? Is he doing his CSDC as well? No, man, the zombie hands just don't care. They'll take as much damage as you want them to take. I'm guessing he went for Rue. Seems like what he'd do. He's Rue in vaults with a Lajatong. That's a little curious. This is a curious choice. To switch to crossbows. You might say this is a dumb idea and you'd be right. I was gonna say, like, why switch to crossbows at that point? Did he find sniper? I guess that would be worth it. That's the only thing I can think of, that or Hellfire. But hey, at least he knows he's doing something dumb. Knowing is half the battle. Got a scroll of acquirement. But yeah, 10 skill's not that bad to swap off of. Yeah, no, I completely understand that. Alright, what do we want? What do we want from the scroll of acquirement? I feel like we just want gold. But maybe not. I mean, there's enough books and stuff that it's not super likely to be something I would regret. Yeah, book or gold. I mean, we're so good on books is the thing. Like, we know the books are available, so let's just get the gold. Got 560, alright, that's fine. Did you know that there are many ways that you can help support this channel? Read about them on rosecrypto.com/support. At Rose Crypto, you can learn all about cool things like the Brave web browser, Bitcoin, and other cryptocurrencies. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.